Hello guys, welcome back to another video. In this video, I'm going to be teaching you a card trick which has been performed by a Spanish magician on the Spain Got Talent 2020 stage. And in that trick, the host selected a random card, the magician took it back, shuffled it amongst the other cards, then he took the host's sunglasses, opened it, and he sprung the entire deck of cards in the air, and in the mid-air, he used the sunglasses to stab the card that the host has selected. So basically, we are going to learn that. And in order to see the entire performance of it, I have the link to that video in the description box. So make sure you check that out if you need to, if you want to see the performance. And if you have already seen the performance, here is the tutorial. So basically, what you do over here is, you have the sunglass, you carry your own sunglass, or if the spectator has one, you are going to borrow it. So this is not a part of the trick, this is not a setup. You're going to carry it in case the spectator does not have any glasses or any sunglasses. So you're going to have one of them, and then you're going to have a deck of cards in which you're going to have a little bit of setup, that is, you're going to have a duplicate playing card. So basically what you see over here is I have two 7 of clubs. So basically these are the two duplicates, and in one of them I have punched a hole through it. So if you see closely, I've punched a hole through this 7 of clubs, and the hole is not very big, it's just small enough so that these glass handles can go through this hole very easily. Now I'm going to keep this card in my pocket, in one of my pockets, and since I'm right-handed, I also palm the card with my right hand. I'm going to keep this card in my right pocket because I need to palm this card later on. Now with the other one that is present in the deck, I'm going to force this to the spectator. You can force it any way you want, but here is the tutorial for the exact thing that the magician did. So basically, he asked the spectator to say stop as he was dealing out cards from the top. So whenever the spectator calls out stop, the magician will show him the card that the spectator has selected. So basically what you're doing here is, if you are going to do the force that he did, you can do any other force if you want to, but if you want to do the force that the magician did, then you're going to just tilt your hands towards yourself so that the spectator doesn't see the top card, and then what you do is with your thumb you pull down the top card just like that. You pull the top card backwards, and then you keep on pulling out cards from the second position. So basically you pull out the card from the second position, and from this part it looks like that you're showing the magician what card you're pulling out, and then you are throwing it away. So basically you keep doing that until and unless the magician calls out stop, and as he calls out stop, you push this card forward to the end of the deck, and then you're going to turn your handle just like that. So basically this is the position, and while turning you're just going to push this card forward. So basically the magician can call out stop at any point, but he is going to end on this card. So that's how you force it. So the magician sees this card and you take it and leave it inside the deck of cards. You give a shuffle, then you give the deck of cards to the magician in order to shuffle. Now as the magician shuffles it, you're going to ask the magician. Now as the spectator shuffles it, all you're going to do is you're going to ask the spectator for their sunglass or glasses if they have any, or you're just going to take your glasses and you're going to hold it in your hand. And then what you're going to do is, while they're shuffling the cards, you're going to reach for the other card that you have already have in your pocket, which is the card that you have already punched a hole through it. You're going to take that card and you are going to make this tip touch that playing card. So if that tip touches that playing card, and if that tip goes through the hole at this point, all you're doing is after that tip gets stuck to the hole of the playing card, what you're going to do is you're going to use the other fingers in order to push the playing card entirely into that position. And now you're going to hold the sunglass just like that. So this is right now you're palming the card as well as you're holding the sunglass. But in order to give the spectators a clear view, all you're going to do is you are going to hold the entire sunglass with your left hand, and you're going to drop the left hand by the side of your body, and you're going to do it quickly just after you push the card inside the sunglass. So basically after doing that, you're going to drop this sunglass by the side of your body, or drop the hand by the side of your body, and you're going to keep this sunglass tilted just like that so that the spectators don't see that there is a card attached onto that sunglass. So basically right now it looks like that I'm just holding that sunglass that the spectator has given just like that, or it's my sunglass that I'm holding just like that. Now at this point you're going to ask the spectator to give you the deck of cards back after they have shuffled it. So as soon as the spectator that gives back the deck of cards, you're going to spring it into the air, and as soon as the cards they go in the midair, all you're going to do is you're going to pretend to stab a card in the midair, and basically all you have is you have a card previously hanging on to these sunglasses, so basically you're going to get the same playing card that you have forced to the spectator. So these cards go up and you just pretend to stab the card using the sunglass. I don't know if I went out of the camera frame, but that's what you actually do. You spring the cards, and wherever the cards are in the air, at that point you just bring out the sunglass quickly and you pretend to stab the playing card. And what happens is all the other cards falls down, and nobody is going to look at the cards which is right now on the ground. They're going to have their eye on this card which is present on the sunglass. And basically over here you can just turn your sunglass over, or the spectator sunglass over, to show that this is the card that they have selected and you have stabbed it in the mid-air. So basically that's how you're going to do this trick. So that's how this trick is done. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Peace.